Everyone knows risk is a huge part of doing business. At Equifax, we help to minimise our clients' exposure to risk through our data, search and analytic services. I've been working in this field for almost a decade now, and one of the biggest changes I've seen to affect businesses, both big and small, has been the introduction of the Personal Property Securities Act. It's a bit of a mouthful, but the PPSA is a huge game changer that actually gives many businesses more protection against customers who become insolvent. This register is basically a database listing all the interest that a business has over the personal property they've sold on payment terms or leased to a customer. So if you're a trade creditor, a financial institution, or if you finance vehicles, you need to be using the PPSR to register and manage all of your property. A valid registration is basically the legal recognition of your security interest over a piece of property or your counterparty, known as the grantor. If your customer goes belly up, you're less likely to be left high and dry. For example, a valid PIMSI registration, which has super priority, means you go straight to the top of the creditor list whenever you need to recover your property or its value from insolvency practitioners. You can imagine, though, how many listings there are on the PPSR and just how complex the system can be. So, despite its advantages, the PPSR can be a particularly complicated beast to navigate and manage. And the downside is that it's far too easy for mistakes to be made. We know of companies that have had their registrations voided because they made a little typo, something as small as putting an 8 instead of a B when entering a VIN number. These little mistakes can be just very costly. I always tell businesses, look, for the cost of 2 cups of coffee, your organisation can have the security of a valid PPSR registration that lasts for up to 7 years. 2 cups of coffee. That's a pretty good insurance policy when you consider the protection that you're buying. We've been advising businesses on PPSR in Australia and New Zealand since 2001. In 2016, Equifax acquired the EDX business. The EDX customer proposition is a very simple one. You get expert, practical help from highly experienced PPSR practitioners who are using the latest technology and the best management processes to protect your business. I can't stress how important it is to get your PPSR right. We've just seen far too many cases of companies losing money, sometimes their entire portfolio, when they could have done it properly in the first place. Our motto has been, do it once and do it right. And in my opinion, when it comes to managing risk, you really can't afford to do it any other way.